Hello everyone, this is HammerTron here with a new action figure review for you. This time I am reviewing the Marvel Legends Superior Octopus action figure. This came out in 2020. This is part of the Demogoblin Build-A-Figure wave. And I bought this in the store in early 2020. And now I'm getting around to reviewing it. Comes in a nice window box where we can see the action figure and the accessories and the Build-A-Figure piece. So apparently Superior Octopus is the mind of Dr. Octopus that has been transferred into a cloned body of Peter Parker, the real Spider-Man. So comic books have some very bizarre stories. So anyway, here is the Superior Octopus, the front of the box, and there is the top of the box with the little spider logo there. The bottom of the box. Here is one side of the box. The other side. And the back with a picture of the action figure, a little mini biography of the character, the Demogoblin Build-A-Figure, and the action figures in this wave, and some manufacturing information here. So I will open this up and review the action figure itself in just a moment. Here is Superior Octopus out of the package with the accessories already attached. Aside from the Build-A-Figure pieces, the only accessories are these tentacles, which are attached to the back. I'll show you in just a moment. Let's see how tall this action figure is. Superior Octopus is a little more than 6 inches tall, or about 15.5 centimeters tall. And let's take a closer look. Now here are the accessories. They are tentacles attached to this little backpack, and this little backpack just plugs in to the back there with a couple of pegs, so we can plug that in. And it seems to stay in nicely. And then these tentacles are made of pliable plastic. We can bend them, but they don't stay in place, so they just bend around, but they're pretty much stuck in this same position. So they're, I think, a little bit different. Each one is a little bit different, so they bend a different way. And then the claws are soft and pliable on all of them. So it looks kind of neat. Now it's too bad that we can't pose them in a specific way, but this is alright. Now these things plug into the backpack, so they're very easy to plug in and take out. So if we want to put this back in the box for storage, it's not too hard to take them out. So we can just turn this in different ways to put them in slightly different positions. Now the rest of the action figure, it looks like a very simple body here, a muscular superhero body, but nicely painted. And here this looks like a Spider-Man head, or Spider-Man masked head with some painted stripes on it. So I like the painting there. So it does look like Spider-Man because this is supposed to be a cloned body of Spider-Man that has Dr. Octopus's mind. And then he got Peter Parker's memories and became a good guy. So I wonder if there's no longer a Dr. Octopus, and now we have the Superior Octopus, which seems to be a good guy. So it's too bad that we have fewer bad guys now in the comic books, if that's still the case, or if they've changed back to Dr. Octopus. But here's very nicely painted detail on the body here. Lots of painting there. So it looks like it's pretty straight and even. No messiness or fuzziness. Lots of musculature sculpted throughout the body and on the arms and the legs here. We have some stripes here on the legs and on the top of the feet there. And peg holes in the heels of the feet there. And then more musculature on the back. And just some painted detail on the upper back here. So it looks like it's clean and straight there. So lots of nice painting, but it's a very simple paint job. Let's take a look at the articulation. So we can look up that much, look down that much, so lots of motion there. Turn side to side, and a little bit of head tilting, which is nice. Now I'm going to try to move the arms and not knock these tentacles off, but we'll see. We do have butterfly joints, so this one moves pretty nicely. Now this one tends to get stuck when I move it forward too much, but it moves back nicely. So I don't want to move it forward because it keeps getting stuck, and I don't want to keep tugging and pulling on it to get it to move back. So that's a little problem with this butterfly joint. The shoulders, we can go up that much. Oops, there goes the tentacle. Now I'll take these off. These things don't stay in very well. We can move up just that much, so not very much in the shoulders. I'm a little disappointed about that. And all the way around. And then we have bicep cuts. A bit loose already. Double jointed elbows. Yeah, I'm just now noticing the nice sculpting and painting on the hands here. So very nice job. And also these wrist pieces are extra plastic pieces plugged in on the arms before they put in the hands. And then the wrist can turn. And little hinges. So those work. We can crunch forward. Very nice. And crunch back a little bit. So it looks like the painting details go up, so we don't see any missing paint there, so that's very nice. We have a waist cut. We can do the splits. Not very well. With a Spider-Man or a clone of Spider-Man, I'd like more flexibility. And then upper thigh cut. So that works. We can kick forward that much. And kick back just a little bit. Then we have double jointed knees. Wow, very nice. Very flexible. Very nice. And there's a boot cut here. Let's see, does this side work? No? Okay, maybe just this one. This one seems to be a little bit stuck. It'll turn just a little bit. Now I'm not going to tug too much on that. And then ankles go down. That much. They go up. That much. And we have ankle pivot. And all the joints seem to be working pretty nicely, except for this butterfly joint up here. Some of the joints seem to be getting loose pretty quickly on me here. One other possible problem is the tentacles. They don't stay in the backpack very tightly, but I wouldn't want them to be too tight because I want to be able to take them out pretty easily for storage. So let's see if I can get them standing again. and I can get him standing. So, pretty nice. Here is Superior Octopus next to a pair of 4-inch action figures. On the right is the Adventurer from an Animal Planet set I reviewed a while ago. And on the left is the Fortnite Jonesy action figure by Jazzwares. Here is Superior Octopus next to a pair of 6-inch action figures. On the right is the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin White Ranger. And on the left is the Marvel Legends Mr. Fantastic action figure. Both of those are made by Hasbro. Here is Superior Octopus next to a 6-inch action figure on the left. That is the Fortnite Legendary Series Havoc action figure by Jazzwares. And on the right is the 7-inch Masters of the Universe Masterverse He-Man action figure by Mattel. Here is Superior Octopus next to the other two action figures of the Demogoblin Build-A-Figure wave. On the left is Velocity Suit Spider-Man, and on the right is Spider Armor Mark III Spider-Man. The HammerTron Sledgehammer rating for Superior Octopus is okay. However, I'm thinking maybe that's just a bit too high for this action figure. It certainly looks cool. Although the story, I don't think I care for the story in the comic books, but it still looks cool, and most of the joints are working alright for me. However, the butterfly joint here gets stuck when I move it forward, and I don't like that. Also, this boot cut here on this shin just doesn't really want to turn, and now that I've been playing around with it for a little bit, and I feel the leg joints here, it feels like the plastic here is kind of a soft or rubbery pliable plastic, and it just doesn't feel that sturdy to me. So also the knee joints I think are a bit loose or very flexible, so I think eventually those might break, so I'm a little disappointed about that. Also these tentacles, they look neat. Now if they had longer pegs to peg into the backpack, I think that would help them stay in place better if the pegs were a bit longer. Might have been nice if there were some bendy wires in it so I could pose them into different positions to keep it in a certain position. But the way it looks, it's not too bad. It just doesn't balance very well sometimes. So perhaps being okay is a bit too high for this action figure, but I'm going to keep it at this rating for now. So thank you for watching my review video. Remember to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with my future reviews. I'll see you next time. Goodbye everyone.